I'm going to share something with you that took me a long time to figure out. Lack of clarity will definitely slow you down in your purpose. Like, seriously, y'all. Like, when I think about the successful parts of my life, like where I just really went above and beyond and succeeded, it was because I was very clear about what I wanted to achieve. I would daydream about it. I would focus on it. I would feel how I would feel. And I didn't even know that I was manifesting at the time, y'all. I just was doing it like on autopilot. But like, I hit a point when at my current job where like I just got caught in the work and I was doing really good work. But then like I lost vision of who I was supposed to be and like where I was supposed to go from that point. And because of that, I just kind of sat right where I was, not really particularly growing or evolving or even understanding how I could even do it because I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing or where I'm supposed to be going. And I kept asking the God to show me the direction, show me where I'm supposed to be going. And it was like I was just stuck in a spinning cycle. I really don't want y'all to be like me, spinning that wheel, because my spinning of the wheels was probably like 5 or 6 years. I don't know. And there's some people that's longer than that. But what happens when you're spinning your wheels like that is you start to get burnt out. You start, like, I've always been an optimistic person, but I started becoming pessimistic. And stuff just started draining me. Like, and I started saying yes to things that I typically wouldn't say yes. And I started being a person that I never identified or wanted to be. But once I got that clarity, once I got that purpose, it's like everything has sped up in time. That clarity and that vision has, taken away the resistance that I was feeling and the stuck feeling that I have. And now I'm like smooth selling. Like now it's a matter for me of time going too fast. And I'm learning how to have joy even in the mundane task of life. Like, y'all, I have to do my boys' hair, for school when I'm braiding their hair. Like, so, like, even stuff like that, I try to find joy in the things like that in my life. So, my whole perspective has changed because I know who I want to be, I know where I'm going, and it gives me joy. And as a result of that, joy, becomes a spiral for me versus like this linear progression toward nowhere, which is where I was. If you're in this spinning wheel phase, like how I am, I want you to write one thing that you think is your passion or your purpose. Then I want you to just write down one thing in your life that's not aligned to that, to you achieving that passion purpose. The third thing I want you to do is to write one thing you can do today to remove that obstacle from achieving that. Also ask yourself, why are you confused and unclear about it? Is what you want to do in terms of your purpose, is that problematic, or is it the obstacles? Is it the challenges, the things that in your life that are keeping you from being aligned in what you deem, and you are the ultimate authority, as being your main purpose? And I want you to make sure each day you're measuring your progress. Y'all, one thing I've learned, consistency is everything. Like, I'm going to be releasing probably Thursday morning. Bashar, he shared, he says it's the Asasani's first gift. It's these symbols that you're supposed to just look at. And I did it. I did it. And like, you're supposed to do it for 3 days. I did my first day yesterday. Like, and I'm going to do consistently the 2 days he said, and afterward I'll pick 3 cards to focus on. But what makes this work is consistency. Is like for all the practices that I'm putting up, especially like 30-day challenges, 10-day challenges, 13-day challenges, whatever it is, for you to do it. Do it every day. Be consistent. Make time to do it. Seriously, y'all. So track your progress. See how you're doing. See how you're measuring. What do you need to tweak? What do you need to change? Have a dialogue with yourself, for yourself. This is your life. You get to create it. You get to choose. So, if you're ready to get unstuck and you're ready to move toward your life purpose, commit to it. Say out loud with me now, because this is your affirmation. Not only you're thinking it, just stating it. I am ready to get unstuck. Say that. I am unstuck. I am unstuck. I am unstuck. And I have momentum. I have momentum. I have momentum. And everything that I want and desire is coming to me. I have everything that I want and desire. I have everything I want, intend, and desire. Vanadi Shakai, Shalane Tukai. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother. Don't be your worst enemy, y'all. Get yourself unstuck. And I know it's easy to blame other people for having us stuck, but my sister told me one time when I was in the greatest point of distress, one of the greatest points of distress in my life, nothing is going to change unless you change. And so if that one thing happens to be somebody close to you that's keeping you in an underlying position in your life, think hard about what do you need to do to address that. Don't allow it to just stay the same, because nothing is going to change unless you do. All right. Thank you so much for listening. If you stayed this long, if you're new, please consider following and subscribing. Trying to build our soul family, our Flame Talk family, y'all. We out here doing it. I know the world is crazy. It's a mess. But guess what? In the mess is the beauty and the love and the joy of finding ourselves and finding each other. All right, y'all.